Kenny opens up. Good piece of work on the third man boundary and keeps it down to a single. Larry Edwards on the third man boundary, diving effort. And you can hear the shouts of congratulations. 160 now for 5. I think so, with one delivery remaining in this, the 18th over. As Airy comes in to strike. He bowled him! Off stump, cartwheeling out of the ground. Yorker length delivery, Airy FC in a big drive. Misses and off stump went walking. Success that the win was needed at this stage. Breaking that partnership, Airy makes his way back for a good supporting innings here to his captain. And Nepal now 160 for 6. 160 for 6. Captain Padel is still there. And Sampal Kami making his way out to join his captain, going in at number 8. So Sampal joining his captain. His captain is on 49. Sampal would not have strike. And it's going to be Redhead with the penultimate over. And he will be bowling to Captain Rohit Padel, who surveys the field. Let's see, there is a man on the fine leg boundary. Third man inside the 30-yard circle, backward point. Extra cover, sweeper. And he's driving down to third man. Anthony Lewis getting his big frame behind it. Keeps it down to a single, so 52 Padel. And he will give you the stats in a minute. As Sampal will take his first delivery. So here comes Redhead. Yorker length digs it out, not able to stop it in his follow through, and they scamper through for 1. And the total goes on to 162. So good delivery there by Redhead, right up in the block hole. And Sampal had to dig it out. So 162 for 6. He's looking to swing. That beats the keeper down to the boundary. That's 4 wides. I would think, yes, the wide come signal here by umpire Bayam. So 5 runs added to the total, 167. So there is Padel 50 coming in of 35 deliveries, 4 fours and 1 6 in his half century. So Redhead wants to tighten up. 167 for 6. And he's driving out too long off it, over the fence, 1, 2 bounces across the ropes for 4. And So Padel continues to push on. He moves on to 54. The total now on to 171. 171 for 6. So Sampal, the non-striker, he's on 1. 54 to Padel, who is on strike. And he's driving out to mid-off. Catch taken. And there was Ned at mid-off. He was driving straight into the hands of Ned, who takes the catch. 171 for 7. Diving catch there by Ned. And success on the part of Windwards. He makes his way back and out in the middle. So 2 new batters at the crease. So Padel having had a pretty good knock for so Practice makes his way out to join Sampal. So Practice takes guard, looks around the field. 171 for 7. Success for Redhead. And that is slapped over the top. That would clear the fence. It does. That's 6. It was back of a length and he stood up and he slapped it over long off. And clearing the fence for 6. And the total now on to 177. 177 for 7. Lots of 7s. And I think there is a 1 delivery remaining in this, the penultimate over. Over number 19. And he's swinging at that top edge. Lewis is circling underneath it. Takes the catch. And so success for Redhead of his final delivery. Having been smacked for 6 the previous delivery. He came back, picked up the wicket off his final delivery of his spell. And it's now 177 for 8. 177 for 8 here at the Park Hill playing field. So Nepal just losing their way a bit. And with 1 over remaining, we wait to see who will bowl that final over. It looks like Ned. And as I am now joined by Anthony Denny, who had other duties to perform. So welcome to Park Hill playing field and welcome to the final over of the Nepal's innings.
Thank you very much, Charlo, and good day to all who are in tune to this broadcast. Of course, you're following us on Facebook on VC3 channel 114 and also on our YouTube page. 177 for 8. The Nepalese team batting first here. And when I was following the game, and there was an onslaught early on.
Definitely there was. But the Windwards have pulled things back as Bohara comes out to join Sampal. So Sampal would be on strike. He's facing up to Ned, who is bowling this final over. His last over. Sent the stumps flying. Ned in. Got a Yorker length delivery. I know. Sampal is coming down hard on it. And Ned knocking it down. And there is no run. So a precious dot at this stage goes into the scorebook, Eddie. So 5 legal deliveries remaining.
Without a doubt. And Ned, somewhat of a shortened run, but he's really generating some pace.
And he's taken on the pad onto a short, fine leg. So 2 dots go into the scorebook. And Nepal 177 for 8. So Ned, he has had a good spell. And kept things tight. And really want to finish very strongly here. And he's swinging that out to mid-wicket who comes off the boundary. Descarte. And not a good throw indeed. And giving away that extra run. So the total goes on to 179. 179 for 8. It was a high return, and there was Douglas looking to pluck it out of the air. And it bubbles through his hands. And the batters scamper through for a second. So 179 for 8 with some 3 legal deliveries remaining. Swinging and missing. And good over so far by Ned. Some 3 dots in the over, just 2 runs. And he would want to perhaps take out a wicket or ensure that there are no boundaries in the final 2 deliveries.
Well, thus far, a very good last over here from Ned as he continues.
He's driving and missing again outside the off stump, throwing the kitchen sink at it, as we would say. Missing, and another dot goes into the scorebook. So a very, very good over indeed by Darren Ned for the final over. 179 for 8. 1 legal delivery remaining. And Ned, can we see a dot ball? We'd wait to see. Sampal taken on the pad, and they scamper through for a single. So let's see, any signal from umpire Butler? There are no signals, so inside edge into the pad. 180 for 8 of 20. And I think the windwards really pulled things back very nicely, Eddie, getting among the wickets and really putting pressure on Nepal to the back end of the innings.